Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Shania. But I wasn't wrong up in my And this feels weird. It's been a minute, like it's been a hot sec since I've sat in front of this camera, phone, whatever. Like it's been a minute. I've been gone for a very long time. The last video I done probably like, I don't know, maybe it was like January or December. I don't even remember the last video, but it's been a minute and I thought, why not come back? I've got on my hands, so yeah, to this video. So I ain't got no script, yeah, ain't got no notes. This is just gonna be I'm just throwing everything at you guys, so I hope you guys can relate. And I think I was gonna make this is a discussion video on like what's going on right now with this whole, was it pandemic business and this coronavirus, COVID19 rubbish, and what's been going on with me, where I've been, what I've been getting up to and stuff. So let's start off with myself. So don't watch the purple nails and like the one, yeah. It's lockdown season, it's quarantine. I'm bored. You get what I'm saying? I'm bored. But I thought I'd just come on, you know, done a little bit of makeup. But yeah, so where have you been, Shania? Great question. So I believe it was like, oh, I don't even remember the last time I did a video. I can't remember the last video, but I believe the last video was maybe in maybe in like December, January. And I got to a point where I hit like a brick wall in my life, like just big brick wall just came out of nowhere, and automatically I just lost it. Not lost it in a sense where I was crying. Well, I did cry a few times, but I lost it in a sense where I didn't know what I wanted to do myself. I didn't know where I was going in life. I didn't know who I wanted to be, where I saw myself in the next 2 years, 3 years. Like, it was just, you could say, an unexpected life crisis for me. So obviously, I was like going back and forth with my thoughts, trying to think like, what am I doing myself? You know, what do I want? Where do I want to go? You know, what's happening? And trying to rank my brain, trying to find answers, but it was hard because obviously at the time, I was working, still working now, but obviously lockdown, so I'm not working at the moment, but I was working, I had work on my plate, and then I had like my own personal stuff to sort out and just a whole bunch of ish. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take the time to really sort out myself and really know what's going on. Obviously, I ain't gonna sit here tell my business on bloody YouTube. I ain't gonna have to tell my whole life story, but when I started this whole YouTube thing, I was in a relationship. It was an on and off relationship for probably about 2 years, coming up to 2 years. It was an on and off relationship. We started talking in 2018, and then from like December 2018 right through to 2019, and then the beginning of it's literally just been up and down with this person. But obviously things happened and I am now single. Yup, I'm no longer in a relationship, I'm single, and you know, I'm happy to be single. Obviously I'm not happy with life. I mean, I'm not where I want to be as yet in life, so I wouldn't sit here and say that I'm so happy. Like, yes, I'm thankful, I'm grateful to be alive and, you know, have my loved ones, my family's alive and stuff. I'm not where I want to be yet, so I would like to say that I'm content at the moment with life and everything that's going on. Sorry if I look like I'm looking to the side. It's because the camera's like, well, the phone's like here, but the camera's actually here, so I'll try to look more in the camera. But yeah, so I was with that person on and off, and I wouldn't say it was a toxic relationship, but it had its moments and led to an ex. You know, I expressed my feelings on a certain topic, and they started to come out with a lot of things that I wish I was told in the beginning, and as a result of that I decided to leave. And yeah, so, and this was like last month actually that I broke up with this person. This was last month, that I broke up with them. So I've been trying to, you know, get my head around things, figure out what it is I want to do. You know, am I going to jump back into another relationship? Am I going to talk to somebody? And the answer is no. I feel like once you come out of a relationship, and depending on who the person is, you really do have to take time to heal, you know, build back your trust, build back your love, especially if you've been hurt many times before. It is hard, so you really do have to build up your trust and, you know, really try to be the person you used to be, because when you come out of a relationship, it's like a total different freedom that you have. You know, you're a total different person. You know, you're used to having a routine with that person, and now that routine is not happening anymore, you have to, you know, try to adjust to it. And the routine could be like the smallest thing. Like, it could be you like talking on the phone from 2 in the afternoon till the next day. Like, the routines could be so small, but routines really do have like a big effect on people, so it does get hard. And as a result of that, you know, took a break. Another reason why I also took a break was, like I said, this brick wall that entered into my life and aura. It was just there. I feel like social media and everything like around us kind of makes young people feel like we have to be at a certain place at a certain age. Like, once you're 20, you should be driving, you should be having your own place, you should be working your dream job, you should look like this, you should be wearing that, you should be making this kind of money, you should be with this person, you know, maybe you should have a kid. So it's like, how social media is now is a lot more different, and it's understandable as to why a lot of teenagers commit suicide, go into depression, you know, and just stay closed off, because a lot of social media is made to make us feel like we're not living the right lives, and, you know, we need to look a certain way to get a certain attention, or we need to be a certain way to get a certain attention, or we need to be with this person to get a certain amount of clout. And a lot of people follow those rules and go delusional, go crazy, and when they lose it, they don't know what to do. So obviously I hit that point where I was looking at other people's life and I was thinking, raw, like, she's driving, he's driving, raw, like, she got her own place already, raw, like, she got a kid and living in her own place already. And then it kind of hit me, and I was like, what am I doing in my life? And then, you know, I kind of went into, I'm not gonna say a depression mode, but I would say, like, I went into like a really, like, I was really down on myself. Like, I was really, wow, it's getting really dark in here. I think it's about to rain, guys, but I hope you guys can still see me. But yeah, like, I was really like hard on myself, and, you know, I was really like pushing myself a lot, and, you know, saying that no, like, I have to do this and I have to be there and I have to do this and do that, and like really forcing myself and pushing myself to do certain things. And I forgot that everything happened in its own time. God will bless you when the time is right. And I feel like that's a lot of us forget, regardless if you're religious or not, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. If you force certain things to happen for you, then chances are it will crumble, chances are it will fail, and you won't really know what to do. Obviously, at that time, I wasn't listening to nobody. Like, I had every Shania, calm down, like, you don't need to rush, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. I was like, nope, I need to do this and that. I need to go here, there, here and here. And then boom, lockdown, COVID-19, coronavirus happened, and basically everybody, the whole world's life is basically on pause. Obviously this year was gonna be a big year for me, like, because, you know, turned 20 last month, and I think, cool, like, I've hit that chapter. The next decade, like, I've hit that chapter now, and it's getting real. Like, I have to pattern up, I have to, you know, put some things into order. So obviously I thought the best thing to do was to just wow. The best thing to do was to just come off social media. I didn't come on social media completely. I was still active on Snapchat, but not as much. But I just thought, you know what, all together, I'm gonna come off social. I'm gonna you know, come off everything and just forget it all. So I did that, and then COVID-19. Let's just have a moment of silence for COVID-19. Because not only has it, you know, taken so many lives, like it's unbelievable how one virus can kill so many people. Like, it's so crazy. Every single day you're hearing that a 22-year-old has died, 18-year-old, 50, 70, 80, like all these ages, all these people that is dying from this one virus. And everyone, some people are not taking it serious, you know, some people are still going out, some people are still leaving houses, risking it all. And I don't understand, like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But before we get into all of that, obviously this whole virus now, before I even start talking, yeah, I am not trying to create no conspiracy here. I'm not trying to create no type of religion or belief. Like, I don't want you guys to believe what I'm saying. This is just my personal thoughts and opinion and what I think. From what I've heard, what I've seen, what I've been told is that this whole virus started in China, in, I believe, Wuhan market, a market that sells dead and live animals, and they believe that the virus was spread from a dead animal to a live animal that was already cooked and eaten. Now, we know China, they eat a lot of weird things, you know? We can hold our hands up and we can say they do eat a lot of things that normal people would eat on a regular basis. For example, they eat bats. They drink tapeworm water. Now, if you don't know what tapeworm is, it's a worm that can enter inside you if your pork is not, if you eat raw feed, basically. If your food is not cooked properly, the tapeworm egg can enter inside you, and it grows to a certain amount of centimeters, and it goes in and out of your organs. Yeah, it's a whole mess. Like, it's disgusting, and it makes you lose weight drastically. So Chinese people, they drink it. They eat a lot of things that we wouldn't eat. Just a bunch of things, right? So obviously, it started from them. Their country, complete lockdown. Like, literally, they went into complete lockdown mode, right? Which was probably the right thing to do. But I think they're doing a little bit more better. And I'm not too sure if their, like, markets and streets are open again. But apparently they're doing a lot more better, and they haven't had that more deaths. So they said that this virus only started last year. The internet is saying that coronavirus has been around since years. Since 2002, apparently it's been around since then, and apparently a cure was found for it in 2015 or 16, and the cure got approved last year. And then it was like December, you basically heard about corona, and then it kind of just hit everywhere. Like the beginning of January, beginning of January it hit everywhere. And then it literally started to get worse, like the ending of last month, you could say, coming into this month. It started to get worse. So there's a lot of conspiracy around this virus. I believe this is a man-made virus. Just like Ebola, just like swine flu, just like, there's this other virus as well, but I can't remember the name of it. And it affected pregnant women way more than it did anybody else. And I truly do believe that it is a man-made virus. It's just a case of why now, you know, everyone's just thinking why now, and how do we stop it, what do we do? Obviously the symptoms of it is a chesty cough with no phlegm, shortness of breath, and a very high fever that can't go down. And obviously they've said that once you get the symptoms, some people don't even have symptoms. Some people have severe symptoms. Some people, you won't even know they have it. So a lot of new information is coming out day by day as the days unfold. Like, so many information is coming out about this COVID-19. So what I've learned is that COVID-19 is just the name. Coronavirus is technically a branch of different, you could say, viruses that we've all had. So common cold and flu, you know, high fevers and stuff, they're all a part of coronavirus. COVID-19 is just the name that they've given for this virus because it started last year. And yeah, so COVID-19 is completely different from all the other. I feel like a lot of people just think coronavirus is just one, like it's just the one thing for this virus, but COVID-19 is the name for it, and coronavirus is one family with different brothers, sister, cousin, uncles, like pets, dogs, everyone. So I think that's the kind of mix-up that everyone's had with the virus. And what we've learned is that it's basically a cold, but you can basically die within minutes. Like, and from what I've seen, it's more of a sense where if you do not have a strong immune system, and if you have underlying health issues, then it will take you out. Like, take you out. Cold as that, take you. So obviously a lot of people who have low immune system and who have borderline issues have been affected a lot more, especially elderly people, the people that it's really catching up more. But I have heard stories of a lot of young people who have caught it and are recovering, but their stories are just, it's crazy what one thing can do to one human. So yeah, like, this is what's happened. I believe we should be at least 3 weeks, well, like 3 weeks behind Italy, apparently. I think I might be wrong, because you know, everyone's saying like we will get as worse as Italy, and we have gotten as worse as Italy. To the, like, everywhere's locked down. You can only leave your house for the essentials, medication, shopping, one walk a day or whatever, like with a family member. You can only leave to go work if you cannot work from home. So basically, people like nurses, doctors, fire brigades, police officers, they have to go to work because technically saving the country. I'm a nursery teacher, so I do work with younger children. My nursery was open for like a period of time, and then obviously one thing led to the next, and we had to shut. And I've been going mad because I work Monday to Friday, so it's weird, like, being home. Obviously, you go to work, and it was like, oh, I can't wait to go home. Sometimes you wake up, you might cheeky little phone call, oh, I'm not coming in today, I'm not feeling well. You just chill in bed. To know that I'm basically doing that Monday to Sunday, it's not fun at all. Not fun. So, yeah, it's hard having to adjust to this new thing of basically staying indoors, you know, not leaving the house unless you really need to. So it is hard, but I feel like this lockdown is a blessing in disguise, mostly for me, because I feel like the lockdown needed to happen so that I could see certain things in myself, and so that I could, you know, change certain things in myself, you know, become a different person, you know. As much as the lockdown is happening for the whole world, I'm personally happy that it's happened, because I feel like if this lockdown didn't happen, God knows, I'd be going crazy, like, still trying to figure things out, you know, leaving the house, just doing unnecessary things. So I'm happy that the lockdowns happened. It's given me time to, you know, talk to God more, read my Bible more, you know, figure out things more, and kind of just be in my own company, you know, be in my own space, be with myself. Do you know what I mean? So it has been a bit of a roller coaster, but I feel like hopefully this will be over and done with. Hopefully, well, they're predicting that by June we will still be on lockdown until June, which is about 3 months. So all I can say is I just advise people, please don't leave your house to go to no DA. Yeah, I'm talking to you, yeah. Don't be leaving your house to go meet the man them, I'm talking to you. Stay home, guys. Stay home. Like, please, guys, everything is messed up. Afro Nation got cancelled. At this point, I don't even know what's going on. Wireless. Carnival, I don't even know what's going on. Carnival. 420 is next month. Pride is coming up. All these things that I would like to attend are basically cancelled. Carnival and Wireless, not too sure about that. Wireless, I didn't even get tickets in time to go. Quite happy I didn't, because I don't know if I had gotten tickets, I probably would have got my money back, or maybe I would have, who knows. So a lot of events that a lot of British people like to enjoy and go to are cancelled, and I just want to put it out there, guys, just stay home. If you don't need to leave your house, do not leave your house. Think about all the nurses and doctors that are spending hours and hours trying to get basically the nation and the world back to where it needs to get to. You know, think about all the parents and people that are leaving their houses to go and help people with this virus and coming in and potentially bringing the virus with them. You know, they have children around them, younger children, elderly people around them. So please, guys, just stay at home, and we need to help stop this. We need to help, you know, in every way possible that we can do. I appreciate the NHS a lot. They deserve a bloody pay rise after this. They deserve pay rise and free parking space. They deserve it, because the stories that I've seen, you know, the posts that I've seen, like there was a parent back in, I think she was in America. I think she's a parent of 5 children. I think they're all boys as well, and her manager purposely put her on the COVID-19 floor, knowing that she's got children at home, and she left her job. She quit. You know, she said in her video that I care about the patients, I love them, but I come first and my family comes first. And she left her job, and it's heartbreaking and sad to see that this is not just affecting them on a daily basis, it's affecting their home life, their personal life. They have to be extra careful. So just stay home, guys. If you don't need to leave the house, don't leave. If you don't need to go out to do anything, do not go out. Like, I just advise you all, make sure to have hand sanitizer. If you do go out, make sure to have hand sanitizer with you at all time. Make sure your hand sanitizer is 60% alcohol, because that's how the virus dies. Virus is not in the air. I might be wrong, but from what I've told, the virus is not in the air. The virus is more on surfaces, and with viruses are dead. Bacteria are living things, like it's actually alive, so it moves, whereas the virus is dead. And how the virus moves into your system is, it's got like an oily substance around it that allows it to move. So make sure that the hand sanitizer you use is 60% alcohol. And when you're out on the bus, holding onto poles, seats, just do not put your hands in your face. Try to avoid your face as much as possible. Use your hand sanitizer, and as soon as you get in, strip naked, wash your hands, dash your clothes in the washing machine, spray your shoes, leave it outside to dry, or spray it, put it in a plastic bag, put it down outside. And yeah, we got to stop this COVID-19 rubbish. We have to, because a lot of people are gonna go crazy. I feel like this is affecting, like the COVID-19 is really affecting people that have mental health issues as well, because people that has depression, anxiety, that are suicidal, like it's hard for them even more because they're staying indoors. Maybe they had an activity that they would do outside that would allow them to forget about things. So please, 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 guys, I urge you to stay home. Stay home. So yeah, that's my part on COVID-19. So we talked about myself, talked about COVID-19. And I think that's it really. I don't want to make this video too long. It's currently 24 minutes and I kind of wanted to stay there. It went to 25 minutes, but I'm going to edit it, tweak it a little bit and probably take out a few things. So yeah, what else is there to touch on? I think that might be it. Let me know. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more videos now because I have all this free time on my hand, I might as well jump back on my grind and, you know, kill some time and do what I gotta do. So please, 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 comment below any videos you want to see, what you want me to do. Comment down below your opinions as well of this COVID-19. What's your theory or your conspiracy? What do you think it's about? And let me know. All the description below. Coronavirus. There's so much memes going on about this COVID-19 rubbish. It's unbelievable. You cough, you got it. You sneeze, you got it. People be looking at you weird. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can't do anything. Like, I went to Tesco the other day and I had to hold my cough like this. And I had to let it out. I was like, and a guy turned around. I was like, do we have a problem? Because people are just so stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure if I had COVID-19, I wouldn't be out the house. Not that dumb. But anyways, besides the point, description below, all my socials will be there. I'm not so active on Snapchat, but I will be on Snapchat at the same time, if that makes sense. But do hit me up on Instagram. And my Twitter will also be there, you know, I'm jumping on Twitter trend. So my Twitter, everything down below will be there. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.